live from the Marinac. We're going to talk about detoxification and why everybody out there needs to detox, and how to do it, how to eat, and how to start changing people's lives on what we call our health revolution, which is our resolution for 2017. So we're going to talk about the idea of what we call a clear change. What's most interesting is we live in a toxic world. That's the problem. There's no way to avoid it. Insurance costs are going up. People's health are becoming affected by this, unfortunately. In addition, anybody here ever feel any fatigue? You feel tired? Look at that. Young, muscular guys feel tired. Anybody here have any rings under their eyes? I hear you. I feel your pain, as they say. Anybody feel like they want their hair or their skin to look better? They would want to lose a couple of pounds. Yes, definitely. They would want to lead a more enriched life. Any of those symptoms, anybody have gas and bloating? No one ever gets to that. Everybody does. Believe me, I know. You ever go to a restaurant? I'm very happy that I don't have any sense of smell, because I know that most people when they eat have gas and bloating. So we're going to talk about all the different things and how detox can help you with all of that. So without any further ado, a favorite of mine, Jim Rohn, he said it best. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. Essentially, it doesn't matter if you have 10 cents or $10 million. If you don't have health, you have nothing. So the mantra for 2017 and on, it's not about wealth. It's truly about health. Because health is wealth. So what's the problem? Well, I kind of alluded to it before. We live in a toxic world. Healthcare costs are going up. Chronic disease, which is defined very simply as a disease that you have for 3 months that you can't affect positively with a drug or be cured by a vaccine, is raging in America today. And it's really where most people live. And when you think about it, chronic disease is cardiovascular disease, stroke, diabetes. To speak to diabetes, 52.3% of America have a blood sugar dysregulation. 14.3 actually have physical diabetes, and 38% have some form of blood sugar dysregulation. It's more than 1 in 2. By 2030, to speak to diabetes, 1/2 of Americans will have diabetes. We are the first generation that's allowing that next generation after us to have worse health than we did. And fourth, believe it or not, is musculoskeletal conditions, arthritis. $765 billion price tag. So within that, all of these can be addressed in some way, shape, or form with detoxification, because, and I'll say it later again, toxins are a silent killer. So here are the most commonly eaten foods in America. Let's go through this. I'm going to turn here. So milk, it's full of hormones and it's acidic. Understand there'll be a common thing, acidity. Number 2, cheese, it's quite acidic. Bread contains high fructose corn syrup. So guess what? Everybody, I'm going to tell you to go on a diet. Sorry, Mark, in the back. I'm going to say no more gluten. Gluten means glue. It sticks to your intestinal tract. It causes a breakdown in your intestinal tract. That is a vital cog to overall health. That cog is such, 70% of the immune cells are in your gut. It allows for absorption of macro and micronutrients. Protects the inside of the body from the outside of the body. So gluten can compromise. Jack LaLanne, great mantra, 1936, he was a chiropractor. He said, if man makes it, I won't eat it. That's why we like natural green ingredients. So when you look at bread, one of the biggest problems with bread is high fructose corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup is the #1 caloric intake in America. #1. So what's most interesting about high fructose corn syrup, in 2014, we changed the food label, America, changed the food label to say fructose is high fructose corn syrup. So I have no problem if you eat fruits, but I do have a problem if you eat anything that's labeled fructose. In addition, bread is acidic. Sugar, man, I can talk for an hour on sugar. The average American eats 160 pounds of sugar per year. Sugar is a toxin. Sugar is a toxin. Just remember that. Non-processed food. That's where you want to be. Healthy ingredients. And of course, sugar leaving corn syrup, also very acidic. In addition, Coca-Cola, a soda, high fructose corn syrup, a very low pH. You keep referring to pH and acidic. It also has phosphoric acid, strips the body of calcium for any of the ladies here, and men. It speeds up your incidence of osteoporosis. And finally, ground beef. Beef that's filled with hormones, very acidic. So you want a natural, grass-fed, finished type of food where you know that the farmers feed appropriate stuff. Ingested toxins, this is great. Over 10,000 chemical additives are added to our food supply. The average American consumes 14 pounds of additives per year. Remember, it's little flavor stuff. Additives. Think about what that's doing to our children in America today. 160 pounds of sugar, we just talked about that. That's more than most of the people sitting here in consumption. And 8 pounds of salt. 8 pounds of salt. You ever weigh what salt was? Salt doesn't weigh a lot. That's a lot of salt. So don't add salt to anything. Come on, don't go on me now. There we go. Great. Sugar is our most popular drug. It's deemed a drug. Do you know why? Because it works in the center of your brain that changes the way you think. It's addictive. And here's the best part. Has anyone ever seen what it does to rats? Sugar versus cocaine in rats. Sugar is 95% more addictive. 94%. The rats prefer sugar to cocaine. You go online and you see that, you see rats going like this. It's unbelievable. 94% rats chose sugar over cocaine. Enough said. I guarantee you any meal plan, any meal prep, anything I give you is not going to be high sugar. If you just cut that and bread out, you'd be shocked at how healthy you'd be in 1 month. Well, the hidden mode, what's invisible is truly injuring us. Right now, you walked across the street, right, on Marinock Avenue, you got exposed. Gas. Yeah, exhaust. The exhaust there. So you've got your car pollution, you have your air pollution. Does everybody understand the #1 toxic spot for everybody here is air? I can't filter that for you. That's impossible. I wish I could. I'd help everybody. Then when you look at some of the other things here, you look at paints, things in offices, full of toxins, sewerage, and my favorite one, healthcare products. The average American consumes 9 healthcare products per day. The healthcare product, let's look at what I used this morning. Shampoo, conditioner, soap, and aftershave so I don't get zits. Moisturizer, because my wife says she doesn't want me to flip. Eye moisturizer, because my mom says it looks like I squint if I don't do that. Gel, because it's all about the hair when it comes down to it, right? Hairspray, deodorant, I'm at 9. 9, me. Now they're all organic. 9 healthcare products equals 123 chemicals that I was exposed to, which can get absorbed in my body in 26 seconds. 26 seconds. And I didn't do any of the makeup, no anything else, anything like that. We're all exposed. So there is a slide that speaks to that. And you don't think you're exposed. In 2012, there was 3.63 billion tons of pesticides, herbicides thrown on our foods. So if you're not getting it validated from a farmer or organic, you've got a major, major problem. We use 80% of the world's pesticides and we're 4.4% of the world's population. So what do you need to detox from? Well, you've got all your toxins. You've got estrogen. Yes. We're going to go through that. Estrogen. Men have estrogen too. Estrogen gets detoxed in the liver. So that's what we're talking about. A liver detox. Not a liver cleanse. A liver detox. In addition, parasites, yeast, mercury, lead, different solvents, and specific foods. Not changing your filter in your home, your water filter, your air filter, and the like. Exposure to toxins. Very interesting in that we had these exposure to toxins. CDC did a study in 2004. There was 212 chemicals that they tested for. Virtually every American was positive for all of the toxins. They had another one, a succeeding study. They had 75 chemicals and every American was positive for exposure to those 75. Here are the 6 that are most important. Flame retardants, you're exposed. When you go home, you have carpet, your mattresses, your curtains, all have flame retardants. Because if you drop the match, you wouldn't want to burn to death. BPA, we didn't go into a lot of detail in BPA. It's the synthetic bottoms that we use. It's a stabilizer for them. PFOA, non-cooked stickware. That's a major issue. Acrylamide. Acrylamide is typically seen in carbohydrates that are burned, like a French fry. But acrylamide, anybody drink coffee? A lot. It's the most consumed beverage in America. So if it's non-organic coffee, it's sprayed. Coffee is the 3rd most sprayed item on cotton and tobacco in America. And then you go over, sorry, I'm going to say it, Starbucks. You need better, right? Or Dunkin' Donuts. What are they known for? Burning it, because it's bitter. When you burn coffee, it's acrylamide. So if you're not drinking organic coffee, you know, proper filter, you are exposed. And I do consume coffee. So that's one spot right then and there. Seafood, any kind of seafood has mercury. In addition, secondhand smoke, we talked about that. But I really want to talk about BPA. BPA, or bisphenol A, is shown to increase liver enzymes. It's also shown to increase the incidence of diabetes by 47%. So it's not just the consumption of sugar, it's consumption of these type of toxins. In addition, let's talk about this. BPA, interesting. Anybody handling any paper today? Credit card receipts? BPA. Now I know most people that we talk about have non-BPA paper in a health food store like that and here and in my office. BPA, you touch it, paper, newspaper, magazine, it's all BPA. So here I am with my wife, we go out to eat some sushi, finger food, and we're eating it. We're in a little bit of a rush, you know, in that New York minute, and we decide to order the check. I touch the check, BPA, then I pick up the sushi because I'm on my way out. Now I not only got the BPA going through my epidermis, just stuck it in my mouth. So the point is, BPA is used everywhere. Anybody use any cash anymore? Dollars? Well, if you use dollars, it's full of BPA. If you get the credit card receipt, you use BPA. So don't spend any money, and you may be a little healthier, but then it's going to be hard to eat. In addition, BPA decreases testosterone in men. That's what the men look like when I tell them. In addition, they found out with women, they found out that BPA is an ovarian toxin, chronologically ages eggs, and damages fertility, gives preterm birth, and in addition, allows the child, unfortunately, to be very susceptible by age 7 to obesity. 94% of pregnant women tested positive for BPA. How do you know your toxin? Real simple. Everybody here is going to fill out a medical symptom questionnaire. It's 12 systems, because when we do functional medicine, it's not about symptoms. Those symptoms are going to lead to you to understand which system is now failing. So we're going to go over that. In addition, salivary pH. You all took the pH. That all means something, because your pH is going to be indicative of how efficient you can possibly detox. So now we go, some of the ladies want to know the numbers. I'm looking for an optimum range, and we had some people in here, which I was real happy about. 7 to 7.4, your pH is going to be excellent. Now if you're below 7, it's a problem. And the problem is that if you're like 6.5, you have to double your enzymatic reactions. If you're below 6, you not exponentially increase that. So you're not able to have an enzymatic reaction. In addition, pH is going to allow you to carry toxins from the liver to your kidney to be disposed with. So if your pH is low, you're not going to be able to detox build out well and have enzymatic reactions. By the way, cancer is associated with being extremely acidic. So you'll see a lot of people drink a lot of green drinks and the like to enable themselves not to be acidic and more alkaline. So the question really is, what do you want to do? One, you want to reduce your exposure. You reduce your exposure really simply by taking your shoes off before you walk in, changing the chemicals you put on your body, doing the best job you can. You do not live in a perfect world, and detoxing your body. So I'm going to tell you how to detox your body right now. Before I really go into detail, we want to talk about the liver. When you detox, it's all about the liver. It's not about this cleanse idea. The liver works like your body like an oil filter in your car. But what most people don't understand is you can't just change your filter. You got to clean it. But most people don't truly understand that they're in such bad shape, it's almost like their exhaust getting clogged up. Without coming in and pulling out the clog, they're never going to get rid of all the garbage. So your liver works like that. Your liver is your primary detoxification organ. It has so many different actions like storing sugar, converting sugar, helping with digestion of fat, estrogen and epinephrine. Maybe store that. Estrogen, the hormone, gets detoxed in your liver. Cortisol and epinephrine, people who work out too much, get it broken down in their liver. Cleanse doesn't enable that. And it converts thyroid hormones. So as I go through this, you're going to understand you're not going to be able to lose weight efficiently if you don't detox first and during your body composition programs. It just wouldn't work. So you always want to remember a couple quick things. How well our body detoxifies determines our susceptibility to disease. If you take in toxins quicker than you can get rid of them, you are in trouble. And toxic overload is a silent killer. It says nothing till it's too late. You don't know you're having a heart attack till you're having a heart attack. A lot of times you don't know you're sick till you're sick. So you haven't seen the warning signs, and you haven't tested the specific system. And that's a key ingredient. And detoxification put you on the path to enable yourself to a healthy lifestyle. Thanks for the little ad, guys. So I want to use a program that uses your body's own detoxification systems by utilizing vitamins, nutrients, herbicides, and clearing the body's natural pathways to enable yourself to allow your liver to detoxify in a much more efficient manner. Don't worry, it's not a biochemistry test. But when everybody says they're doing a cleanse, look at this. That's liver detox. Googled. There's a lot going on there. Oh, I got a cleanse. So one, you understand that this is a very involved system. You're using an organ in your body. What a takeaway. Using an organ in your body that's doing hormones. So in a Reader's Digest version, here's your liver. The liver split in half. Phase one, or the first half of the liver, gets this tremendous overload of toxins. Now, we have enzymes. And the beauty of our initial liver enzymes is they're very versatile. But because they're versatile, they give up the speed. So if you have toxic overload, you can't break down all these toxins. Those toxins are fat soluble. Phase two is moving very slow. So you have an imbalance in the liver. You need specific nutrients in the right amount to bifunctionally modulate the liver to allow a fat soluble toxin to break down a water soluble toxin. And although diet is the backbone of any program, once you have this unleavening, your diet's not going to be able to modulate that because you can't get the amount of nutrients to allow the enzymes to function well. So you do have to use some supplementation, joining with proper high alkaline diet. What's interesting about this is once you break down this fat soluble to water soluble toxin, those toxins now have to either get sent to the kidney or get pooped out. Your pH is going to allow you to ascertain if you go to the kidney. And here's the most interesting thing about the pooping out. Those are based on hormones like estrogen. So that's why so much as a doctor I see women complaining about constipation at the time of their menstrual cycle and things of that nature. Gentlemen who have low T also have that problem. Because when you think about it, if a male can't detox estrogen, estrogen's high, testosterone is low. So you have to re-level that through these specific pathways. And detoxification is a backbone for those mechanisms. Come on, let's go. Should check the battery, huh? 6 specific pathways. Let's do it real quick. Again, I don't want to get too technical. We got a cortisol pathway. So phase 1, we talked about the toxins coming in. Phase 2 is 6 conveyor belts. 6 conveyor belts, which are pathways that can catch up on this toxic overload. Number 1, cortisol. Got to break that down. Number 2, an aspirin pathway. Number 3, glutathione. Glutathione, the body's biggest intracellular antioxidant. It's a key component. Without glutathione, you're not going to have liver health, you're not going to have brain health. An increase of glutathione decreases brain damage, brain tissue damage by 70%. You have acetylation, you have amino acid, and the bottom line, your estrogen methylation, all through the liver. So here's my take also. Anybody ever have a muscle ache? It doesn't go away that quick. You're probably acidic in your muscles. Where are toxins stored? Very small reservoir in the liver. The biggest reservoir is fat cells. Fat cells are depositories for toxins. After you have filled the reservoir, and if you're thin, your reservoir of fat cells aren't as big, it's then stored in what we call extracellular matrix, muscles, cartilage, ligaments. People come in my office as a chiropractor, oh, I have muscle aches. I'm having muscle aches because they're too toxic. I'm not healing, I'm not training, I'm not responding. Toxic. And here's a great slide of looking at a cell inside the body. Again, it's not a biochemistry test. Essentially what this shows is if you have fatigue because you're toxic. So your cells in your body should be full of water. They should be bursting with grapes. They shouldn't be erasing. If they're erasing, you lack of health. Essentially, toxins are carried by red blood cells. The body sees toxins in these cells and releases water. The solution to pollution is dilution. It dilutes these toxins by going from inside the cell of water to outside the cell, compresses on red blood cells. You're not getting as much oxygen, and guess what you tell me? Dr. Rob, I am tired. Dr. Rob, I can't do my workout. Dr. Rob, I got the best trainer in the world. I'm even looking at that guy Sean or whatever his name is, and I can't keep up no matter what I do. It's not your workout, it's your mechanism. It's you. It's your system. So in addition, I always recommend probiotics. Probiotics aid in detoxification. Probiotics are great to help with overall gut health. If you're going to do a detoxification program, add a probiotic. So what are the benefits? We talk about the problems, we talk about the science, but can come in without a solution. Benefit is more energy, less fatigue, less bloating, less water retention, less foggy head, less coffee dependent, less sugar craving. People come in and I need 4 cups of coffee, can't go through the day. After that, they're down to their 1 cup. Wow, I just needed it for a boost. I just want it in the morning because I like the way it tastes. They're not as fatigued, they can get through the day. So how do you get started? Real simple. You see the little questionnaire? You fill out that questionnaire. We talked about that a little earlier. That questionnaire is going to tell me what your overall number is. So, if you scored a 9 or less, or under a 50, you still need to detox, but you have mild symptomology, and we'll keep you on a shorter detoxification program. If you're over 9 and you have severe symptoms, you're going to be detoxing for a while. So, how can you jumpstart your detoxification program? So we've partnered with Green Life here because they do meal prep. And here's what our food is based on. Real simple. You're going to eliminate red meat, pork, cold cuts, and hot dogs. If man makes it out and you eat it. You can eat fresh fish, chicken, or turkey. You can get rid of alcohol, soda, or sweetened drinks. You can drink herbal tea or seltzer water. Sugar or sweetness, corn syrup are out. Stevia or corn sugar is in. Flour, wheat products are out. Quinoa, which is not a grain, it's a seed, it's a flour seed. Sorghum, which is the grain, if you will, of 2017, that is a grass. And oats, as long as they're gluten-free. Dairy products are out except for coconut yogurt. You can have almond or coconut milk. Caffeine, we're going to give you a cup of tea per day on your 10 days. You can have 64 ounces of water with lemon. Peanuts or peanut butter are out. Sorry, everybody always yells at that. They're inflammatory. Cashews, walnuts, or almonds are good. Starchy vegetables like potatoes and corn are out. Corn's very high, typically GMO, generally modified organisms. You can have raw and steamed vegetables and specific fruits. So, what are you going to get? Well, the next generation is what we call the clear changes right there. You're going to get a medical food. You're going to take 2 medical foods a day. The medical food is going to be third-party certified, high levels of nutrients to allow for these enzymatic reactions. It's going to take you through phase 1 and phase 2, which is through the liver. From the liver to the kidney, we call phase 3. And as a little extra, it also allows for heavy metal detoxification. The incidence of heavy metals in your body increase your incidence of diabetes up to 300%. Imagine if you detox and cut sugar out. Within that also we have a powder and shaker. We've included meal plans with meals prepped by Green Life. So when you get it right there. You have the option to make it on your own, coming in here and it's pre-made for you. So I get no complaints. I don't want to cook. I don't know how. I don't have the time. It's a step-by-step plan that I've devised with these medical foods to get optimal clinical outcome. As an FYI, I've done it with 1,500 people, and I've taught doctors nationwide how to do it. So it's not my first shot, or as they love to say, it's not my first rodeo. Detox versus cleanses. Cleanses is not a detox, detox isn't a cleanse. Cleanses are high in sugar, they're fruit sugar, they're out, there's no protein. You need the protein, you need to eat on a detox to allow the function of your liver to optimize, period. You want a detox and not a cleanse. If you want a cleanse, I always say go get one of those hoses and go to work and it'll all come out okay if you will. Here's a key component. If you want to lose, and I said it earlier, if you want to lose body weight and you want to lose fat, you've got to detox before and after. Fat loss patients have to detox. Remember I said fat cells are depositories for toxins? Here's your fat cell. It starts to shrink. It shrinks as you're trying to lose weight. And what comes out? Toxins. Now if your liver can't break those toxins down, what happens? Or if there are too many toxins going to your liver, your body shuts off your fat burning mechanism. People call that a plateau. And then you'll push harder and you go, I'll eat a little less and work out a little more. Your body has to do what? It has to adjust to that. And the thermostat of the body, the thyroid, starts to decrease. So people come in on my thyroid stuff. No, they're toxic. You may have a thyroid problem. You also may have given yourself a thyroid problem. Thyroid is autoimmune. Don't forget it. So with that being said, everybody who wants to lose fat needs to detox before and during to optimize their fat loss. We call that when the fat cells stop, we call that our plateau. And who's ever tried to lose weight and hit a plateau? It's also called the bounce back. How many people said I lost it and I kept it off? The biggest losers said no. They didn't detox and they didn't do it right. They didn't do it under doctor supervision. He didn't make lifestyle changes. For me, any doctor who's not doing detox or weight loss, I want to kick them down the street. I want to bring them back to my old neighborhood in the Bronx and see fellas talk to them. They shouldn't do it. They shouldn't do it. Because if you follow my detox, if you follow my plans, you're going to be like these people. That's what everybody looks like post-detox. So what are your next steps after your detox? You're not done when you do your 10-day detox with me. Hey, I'm done, right? I go on. No. You want to be healthy for a lifetime. Because if you have energy, you'll be able to work harder, more efficiently, achieve more fun with your family, feel better, and look better. So you may want to continue your detox. 10 days may not be enough for you. And if that's the case, terrific. Or you can do an estrogen detox. Low T or women, an estrogen detox after. Funnels, I pumped out one system. What a great follow-up. Fabulous. Regulation, skincare, and the like. Heavy metal detox. Who wouldn't need that? By the way, everything I've said so far is in the 10-day. Gut restoration. If you ever had any autoimmunity, if you ever had any rashes, any skin issues, thyroid issues, loss of hair, it's autoimmunity. All comes from your gut. It all comes from your gut. So when you go in and say, I have psoriasis, flaking, and the doctor says, here, let me give you something, rub on it, he's putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. It's not fixing the bullet wound. Let's cover it up and let's go. And if you want real health, it's getting to the cause. So I'm all about symptoms over symptoms, root cause resolution. Gut is where you want to be. General wellness. I'm a big proponent. I plan to live to 100 and die of hypervitaminose. You're joining on that. Finally, body composition, weight loss. Who doesn't mind looking better? Who doesn't mind having your abs stretched? It's not live, but it's not bad. There. One quick little caveat. Everybody here is going to get a free book. An Amazon bestseller, Inside Out Health, A Revolutionary Approach to Your Body. Amazon #1 bestseller in 2 categories. General holistic medicine and ebooks. First chiropractor to talk and talks at window down in New York City. I kind of freaked him out because I'm a little animated, if you haven't noticed. And I was sitting down and I stood up and I started to talk to the crowd. So if you watch that one, you'll see the crowd had a really interesting, positive reaction. So without any further ado, does anybody have any questions? I will say one more thing. A mind stretched by a new idea never returns to its original dimensions. Oliver Wendell Holmes, I'm looking for stretch marks before you leave today. So anybody have any questions? Yes, sir.
What's a good alkaline water?
Good. Water is alkaline. Just add a little lemon and it'll be alkaline.
Even like the ones that so if you just put water in
Water with a little lemon and you're golden. Use a filter. You know, get all the stuff out. We live in New York. We got a lot of stuff we got to get out. Good?
Do you want this?
Huh?
Do you want the Q&A?
I don't think so. Okay, good. Anybody else have any questions?